So apparently, there's a lot of people that aren't particularly thrilled with Donald Trump's picks, like Mark Rubio for what, defense secretary. But then some people say, well, but that gets him out of the Senate. So, there's always a method to Trump's madness. Not that he's mad, but the way that he operates. Because I was crushed earlier, like in tears, when I saw that he's giving Vivek and Elon Musk that Department of Efficiency crap. Yeah, because that won't be efficient. I mean, it'll be efficient to serve globalists. But I think that he's doing that on purpose. I do. I think all these appointments are going to be on purpose. Especially because if you show that, look, put these people in, they still go along with globalist agendas, okay? They're not getting rid of them. Then maybe the whole institution needs to come down. Then the whole thing needs to come down. Maybe that's the only way, because otherwise, I don't know. I'm assuming there's, or, it's just be a disappointing 4 years. I don't know. I don't think so. I think, too, it could end up being more than 4 years. Because there's that case at the Supreme Court, and they haven't, that Brunson case. I don't get any views anyway, so it doesn't matter. But they haven't revealed it. Like, Brunson knows what the result is. So that will change what happened with, 2020. Which then, if you're denied somebody what they should have had, then you could be looking at 8 years. I'm just guessing. All guessing. Just all doesn't mean anything what I'm saying. I'm just speaking falsehoods. But yeah, there was a decision in that case, people are saying, whether that's true or not, because that case, the Brunson case, kept being pushed back and pushed back. And then some had said, because there were different Brunson cases, it wasn't just one. One, I guess, finally made it there. So I don't know. I didn't go to the Supreme Court to look at the docket. But I think that it could end up being more than 4 years, is my point. Because, I'm not going to get into that for obvious reasons. But, so maybe this is how he's playing it. Because, your first thought is that he's one of them. And it's like, that's what's crushing to me, is like, have we all been lied to? But then I don't think so. It's not in his character to be, to go along with something that would end up being, be destructive for the country and his children's children's. So that's why I think he's just hard to figure out what he's going to do. Sometimes I look at him like he's a people pleaser because he just does what everybody asks him to do. But, like, I'm sure Elon Musk is thrilled about being at the head of the efficiency team. It'll be a bunch of bullshit is what it'll be. But I have a hard time believing that Trump would want him in any part of the administration because he has links to Diddy and to Epstein. I mean, he's been stonewalling Virgin Islands. They want documentation from his dealings with J.P. Morgan Chase and Epstein. So he's been stonewalling them for a long time. So although Elon Musk will go in there and play his games, I think Donald Trump is putting him exactly where he wants him. Keeping him out of, globalist affairs. Go be busy. No, this is what you're doing now, so you're be busy doing this. So I'm sure there's a reason for it. I'm sure there's a reason why he would some say, yeah, he put Rubio in because then that's a Senate seat to grab. Because Rubio's a war hawk. So I think that that some of these picks are a little crazy. They're crazy. But I don't think it's because what the natural and conclusion is that he's one of them or he's helping the. No, I don't think he is. There was a part of me that Although I'm a little hesitant with. Yeah, I don't trust. First of all, I don't trust anybody 100%. I just don't. There's just always that part of me that doesn't. But if I would say out of anybody, he's somebody I've come closest to trusting 100%. So I get a little leery of that stuff, but then. Yeah, I don't think it. I think it's going to be for different reasons. I think that's always how it ends up being with Trump. So again, it's also a good way to put people that are your enemies in your cabinet, because there's some truth behind the quote that keep your friends close but keep your enemies closer. Knowing exactly what they're up to, they'll definitely be under the evil, and not the evil eye, but the eye of someone. Let's put it that way. No matter how many of them are in there, there's still going to be somebody that'll see exactly what they do, and So I mean, if you got to catch them, you got to catch them. I mean, one thing you can say about Trump is that he's thorough. So when he says drain in the swamp, I don't think he's been about just wanting to get rid of a couple of them here and there. He wants to drain it. So although I see some even media saying, why is this person chosen? Why is this? And I don't mean CNN. I mean alternative conservative people. I've started to wonder. I'm like, maybe there's a reason. There must be a reason behind it. Must be a reason why he would put Elon Musk in charge of the government efficiency. Come on. Elon Musk is all about government contracts. So, but how do they always make Trump out to be? That he's an idiot and he's stupid. Well, he's definitely not stupid. So you can write off that these are stupid moves, or you can look at it that no, there's a bigger reason. He's doing it for another reason. Catch him in the act, whatever it is. Because all these appointments that he's making, many of them, they have all these connections to the shadow government. And you may think, oh yeah, well they're the ones that are going to go in and they're going to clean it up. Yeah, no, I think they're still part of it. So all that X team altogether, I think, is the only one maybe you could say, but I still wouldn't trust her as Tulsi. But I don't even trust Tulsi. I don't trust any of them. None of them. On the left or the right. So, well, we'll have to see how it plays out. But just so people realize, everybody's a little bit like, whoa, with these picks. So, and it is true, Trump praises the people. I hate it. It gets on my nerves. It really does. That's the part of the people-pleasing part. That he reminds me of people-pleasing. And it seems so out of his nature to be a people-pleaser. But the constant praise for the people that are, dirtbags is, I couldn't stand it with Fauci, and so we'll have to see what happens. But even though, it worried me, I thought, oh, you got you got all the dirtbags there in his ear, and it seems like, oh, he's just listening to them. But I think that was probably his plan all along. He brings them in, praises them. Yes, you're going to be part of this team. Yes, you're going to be part of this team, because the world then will see who the true shadow government is and who the arms of the shadow government are, which you're already seeing who some of them are. They're obviously not just the Democrats. There's many Republicans and many conservatives and think tank conservative groups, and so, yep. I don't think it'll just be a cleaning up here and there. It likely is going to be a full spring cleaning, let's say.